Ibrahimovic is one of the most entertaining footballers in the world, both on and off the pitch. From incredible strikes to outrageous comments, he constantly keeps us on our toes. Here are the best quotes spoken by him. Zlatan was a teenager when he met up with Wenger in 2000 to discuss a possible move to Arsenal. He turned down this chance because manager Wenger wanted him to go through a trial.
Wenger asked me to have a trial with Arsenal when I was 17. I turned it down. Zlatan doesn't do auditions.
During the match Paris Saint-Germain-Chelsea, Zlatan Ibrahimovic looked up from his sliding collision with Oscar and saw a flurry of blue jerseys headed for referee Coopers. He didn't know why Chelsea's players were protesting to the referee. After all, the Paris Saint-Germain wasn't even expecting a yellow card.
When I got the red card, all the Chelsea players come around me. It felt like I had a lot of babies around me.
During his unveiling at the Parc des Princes Stadium, he dropped the gem of a comment.
It's true I don't know that much about League One, but League One knows who I am.
Finding an apartment in Paris is notoriously complicated for expats, but not when your name is Zlatan. The Swedish striker was referring to Le Bristol, a 5-star luxury hotel with a history spanning 3 centuries, where he and his family first lived after he was transferred to PSG.
We are looking for an apartment. But if we don't find anything, then I'll probably buy the hotel.
PSG had just beaten Nancy 2-1 at home, but a slew of missed opportunities roused some whistling from the home crowd at the end of the match. Ibrahimovic didn't let them have the last word.
The fans are very demanding. Which is strange in view of what they had in the past. Before they had nothing.
That was Ibrahimovic's response after finding out that a Swedish magazine had named him the country's second best athlete of all time, after tennis legend Bjorn Borg.
Finishing second is like being last.
Sweden failed to qualify for the Brazil 2014 World Cup when it lost to Portugal in a dramatic match, in which Ibrahimovic scored both of his side's goals. The disappointed Ibra also acknowledged it was probably his last chance to play in a World Cup.
One thing is for sure, a World Cup without Zlatan is nothing to watch.
A journalist asks Ibrahimovic, who is the most beautiful woman in the world? He responded like this.
I haven't met her yet. But if I do, I'll date her.
When asked if he was going to buy a Porsche, he responded.
Absolutely not. I have ordered a plane. It is much faster.
When asked what he gave his girlfriend as a gift, he responded.
What do you mean? She got Zlatan.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic has always been quotable, but before he and his Sweden team step out on Friday to take on Portugal in their 2014 World Cup qualifier, he has delivered another beauty. The forward was talking to TV4 in Sweden when asked what the result of the qualifier would be.
Who will qualify to the next round?
Only God knows.
It's kinda hard to ask him.
You're talking to him now.
One journalist accuses Ibrahimovic of being gay. His answer was,
come over to my house, baby, and bring your sister. I'll show you who is gay.
Norway striker John Kjær's suggestion that Ibrahimovic's flicks and tricks were pointless. His response was,
what Kjær does with a football, I can do with an orange.
Zlatan talk on his former PSG teammates' music choices.
We were looking through his playlist in the dressing room. There was lots of Justin Bieber, Jonas Brothers and Selena Gomez. It is nice to know that even David Beckham doesn't have good taste in everything.
On his sole season at Barcelona, where he endured a tense relationship with the coach Pep Guardiola, Ibra comments in this way.
When you buy me, you are buying a Ferrari. If you drive a Ferrari, you put premium petrol in the tank, you hit the motorway, and you step on the gas. Guardiola filled up with diesel and took a spin in the countryside. He should have bought a Fiat.
A journalist asked Bosnian basketball player Dedovic if he was related to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Dedovic said,
no. My father has never been to Sweden.
Ibrahimovic's replay was genius.
But my father has been to Bosnia.
A journalist asked him about his future at PSG. Zlatan replayed,
I don't believe they can change the Eiffel Tower for my statue, even the people behind the club. But if they can, I will stay here. I promise you.
Ibrahimovic teases Cristiano Ronaldo with his irony.
Ronaldo is a lucky guy. He always gets first-row tickets to see Messi win his awards.
Zlatan speaks for himself.
We usually say that you cannot become a legend before death. But I am a living legend. I think I'm like wine. The older I get, the better I get. An injured Zlatan is a pretty serious thing for any team. I can play in the 11 positions because a good player can play anywhere on the pitch.
Van Basten also reveals a story about Zlatan Ibrahimovic during their time at Ajax.
I went back to Ajax's coach and a boy provoked me. He passed me the ball and said, "You're Van Basten, show me what you can do." But I could no longer move my ankle. Who was? I'm sure you know it. His name was Zlatan, his surname Ibrahimovic.
His former teammate at Juventus, Balzaretti, shows an anecdote about Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
We had lunch with the team, and he requires us attention for a few minutes to announce something. He tells us, after eating I will travel to Milano to sign for Milan. When he came back we asked him how it went. He replied, I'm fine. I signed for Inter.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos.